my why. North Dakota carnivore changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned it all the way around. Lost the weight, cleared my mind, left that old road far behind. What I found was something true, did it myself, and so can you.
And good evening. It's Wednesday. It's a beautiful day. Oh, and I just a couple hours late for doing this live. It was supposed to be at 6:15, but here it is 6 or 8:20 now. And I'm just getting around to it because you know what? It's what happens. You know, go south at work and somebody's got to be there to help clean up the mess. And today that was me. Aaron, appreciate you stopping in. Yeah. What's up? Select, how are you doing tonight? It's great to see you here. How'd your refeed go? Did you do good on it? And are you starting your next fast? Oops. That's what somebody's going to say tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to come home and everything went south at work. So it was just not a good night. I ended up having to cancel the live earlier, and I just got off with Jerome, and I want to come on here and do my live for the end of my fast because I did make it. I made it 73 hours, 51 minutes. And it was a great distraction at the end of the day. That's about what that was. Sly says I wasn't on the Autophagy Live because I need to update my subscription. Oh, okay. Yeah, all my subscriptions that I have for anything, whether it's on YouTube or the Patron, they all come from a reloadable card. So I have to make sure I put money on it. And sometimes I do the same thing. I forget and I'm like, damn. And I got to read new stuff late. And yeah, it sucks. But that's all right. But you're here now, Select. So how are you doing? Do you want to put anything else out there? Say hi. You have any struggles? Brian, hey, great to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Jeff, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, it was a rough day. And like I said, I was struggling today. I had to run across to another facility and again today. And doing that, I got sidetracked. I was really close to stopping and getting some beef sticks or beef jerky today. I was really close. I had to call my wife and talk to her to get away from doing that. Otherwise, I would have ate. And then at work, when the rest of this happened, I was like, what the hell? Got my mind completely off of eating. So I didn't think about it until I got home again. You haven't ate today? You're at 25 hours in. Awesome. Like, good for you. That's a great start. Proud of you. Babe down in Oklahoma, how are you doing today? It's great to see you. And then we have Jeff, 2.5 hours into the next fast, because today was a eating day. And I was figuring this out today. I was marking off on my calendar my alternate day fasting eating days. And I remembered why I chose the odd days to eat and the even days to fast. There's a few months where I get to eat 2 days in a row, or a few times I get to eat 2 days in a row. Any day, any month that has 31 days, I get to eat 2 days in a row because I get to eat on 31st, which is odd, and the first, which is odd. That's a win win. It also helps to teach me to eat properly on the days that I do get to feed so I don't end up overeating and stuff like that. Am I going to come to Amy's meetup next August? I haven't talked to my wife about it yet, but I am thinking about it. Yeah, just get me to 500 subscribers. I'm only like a couple of short from that right now, I think. Yeah, 498. I'm close. Almost there. Lynn, how are you? So glad to see you guys. I really appreciate everybody's popping in, especially being this late. And I know grandma's on and all that. So, Aaron, it's great to see you. So nice. I really appreciate everybody stopping in. 2 more days. Feel great today. Awesome, Brian. Happy to hear that. Oh, your spreadsheet went over? That's where you put everything on your spreadsheet? Okay. I I didn't even look at the spreadsheet today. Yeah, my computer's being really slow today. Oh, my computer at work was doing the same thing, trying to get stuff done on that today. It was just horrible. So, Slick, see the 13th, over 50 push ups. You lost count. That's amazing. The 14th, a 22-hour fast and 40 push ups. 15th, 23-hour fast, 80 push ups. 16th, 20-hour fast, no push ups. That's all right. You need a rest day. 17th, 15-hour fast, 2 meals, 8-hour window, and 100 push ups. Perfect. The 18th, 17-hour fast, no push ups. It's fine too. And the 19th, 24 hours and still fasting and starting my push ups. Congratulations, Slack. That's great. And your body does need the rest days, it needs the recovery time. So those are not a bad thing to do. And your goal was to do 5 of 7 days with 50 push ups. And it looks like you're nailing that. And you're coming close to the 36 hours. You've gotten a couple of 22, 23, 25 hours now. So you're doing really good, Slack. Whole Foods, perfect. I like that. I like this spreadsheet that Drome has too. Is it really it holds you more accountable for what you're doing when you're doing this kind of stuff. I really like that. Everybody saying hi. Awesome. Hey, Donkey Dude, how are you doing tonight? It's great to see you here. You're getting ready to ask me the same question. All right. Ask me the same question. What question was it? My mind's shot, so I'm really out of. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Let me put that up there for Brian. Suck says I'll be eating after work at 29 hours. Perfect. That's not a bad thing to do right there. That's right. Carnivore high fat for life. Gotta love this shirt. Like it. Bill Miller High Life shirt. It's a beautiful thing. I enjoy it. I'll wear my Starbucks one tomorrow or my Jack Daniels one. I'm not sure yet. When I reach in my closet, then I'll figure it out. Yes, it is past my bedtime. But that's what happens when you end up working 15 hours at work and come home late. Got to break my fast. Oh, it's amazing. Jim, how are you? It's great to see you in here. This is Jim Woodall. I know him from X. X isn't letting my stuff or letting the chat go through and stuff. So I let Jim know where I was on YouTube. It's great to see you, Jim. And then I started reading that your case study, and I got interrupted from work. Today is one of those days at work, but I did end up starting. I downloaded it and I started reading that. Yeah, you're just gonna call in the morning, all right? QCat. Oh yeah, you guys have your interview tomorrow, right, Aaron? You and Ryan have your interview tomorrow night. That's gonna be great. Yes, sir. How are you? It's great to see you here tonight. 22 QCat. Lynn just subscribed from your other YouTube account, so now you're at 499. I appreciate that. I really do. It's I really enjoy doing this, and whether I've got 500, 5,000, 5,000,000, I don't care. I like doing what I'm doing here on YouTube. I didn't stream to Rumble tonight because it's a pain in the ass to set the Rumble one up, but I'll get it. I'll do that to on my next stream. I'll make sure I'll go to Rumble and to X. Maybe I'll start. I thought about trying going to YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook, and dropping X out because that's what I've thought for a while is that X isn't allowing people to interact with the live stream, and that's what I want. Is I want people to interact with the live streams. But I appreciate that, Lynn, and somebody else subscribed, so I am at 500 subscribers now. Awesome, Brian. How are you? The meetup. Oh, yes. I got to talk to my wife about the meetup, so I will find out about that. And there's my granddaughter. Hello, how are you tonight? It's nice to see you here. Yes, I know I'm far behind in the chat already. Am I going to test in the morning? I probably will. I did test this morning, and I don't remember what it was. I have a Keto Mojo in the bathroom, and I have one in my work bag, so I test on both of them. And I cannot for the life of me remember what my numbers were this morning. But this afternoon at 11 o'clock, my numbers improved. Was it 11 o'clock? And my numbers this afternoon at 3:45 or whatever it was were good. And that was before the stress hit. Yeah, this afternoon at 11 o'clock or so, I was 87 for my glucose, 1.8 for my ketones, which was a 2.7 GKI and a Dr. Boz of 48. And then for my, did that go on here? No, dang it. It didn't work on there either. This afternoon, I can't remember what my numbers were. It was like a 90 and a 1.9, and my Dr. Boz was 47. So they improved just a little bit. But I feel much better than I did last time, and I feel better than I did yesterday. So it's all good. But I'm going to test in the morning just to see where I'm at again. Yep. Hello, YouTube. That's my granddaughter. She's so goofy. Uncle Charlie says vacation went well. Lost 5 pounds. A lot of walking. That's great, Uncle Charlie. It says 500 now. It does. Woohoo! I want to see 501 though. Come on. Cheeseburger Eddie. How you doing, Cheeseburger Eddie? What's going on? What? You call me a sly dog? I don't know. Why not? You did a 4-person bike for 1 hour? That's amazing. Yeah. Yes, I was. I was late. I had a bad end of the day at work. I ended up spending a lot of time at work yesterday or today. So I ended up having to cancel my original live because I didn't know when I was going to get out. And as I got home and I broke my fast, I had uh, 2 over easy eggs, 4 slices of bacon. I did my live with Jerome. I did my accountability with him. Then I started this live um, while I was doing the accountability with Jerome, and while I was making my eggs and getting the bacon I eat with that ready, I ate more bacon. So altogether tonight, so far, in between ending with Jerome and starting this live, and what I ate right before I did the stuff with Jerome, I've had a pound of bacon and 2 eggs. It's a beautiful start. Plenty of fat. Jim says, good to see you doing this. I went 1 for 1 fat to protein for about a week, and my ketones dropped to 0.8. Yep. Got the going back up to a 2 to 1 or higher. Yeah, when it makes a difference on the fat that you're eating. If you're eating 1 to 1 or 2 to 1, I go by the calories from the fat, the percentage of calories from fat, percentage of calories from protein to judge where I'm going to be at. And so it's about what you're getting and what you've seen on yours. Because I don't comment on all the time on X, but I do read your stuff. So I like the way you put stuff out there. If you guys don't follow Jim on X and you have an X account, you should be. He's got some great information out there. So I've actually learned a lot from Jim. Yeah, Brian, 500 finally. Uncle Charlie says, I forgot to eat tonight. I guess I will be a 3-day fast. Hey, and that's a good way to do it too, because I'm starting my alternate day fasting after this, and I'm actually going to start it Saturday. So Saturday is an odd day or an even day. So I won't be eating on Saturday. I'll be eating on Sunday. I'll be fasting Monday, and I'll be eating on Tuesday. That way I get to eat for my anniversary. I get to take my wife out. Yeah, and Jim goes by weight. A lot of people do that. For me, my mind doesn't do it that way, and I don't know why. I must confess, last night I had soft peanut butter ice cream and a waffle cone and a pound of fudge all by myself, but still lost 5 pounds. Yeah, it's amazing what our bodies will do. And you just have to watch out now for water retention with eating the carbohydrates that came with that, because now it's going to be where it's going to hold on to it for a little bit. So, but I appreciate everybody coming out here tonight and hanging out. Jim says, amazing weekend, forget to eat. No way that could happen 15 years ago, right? And that's actually how I started fasting. It's not that I forgot to eat, I just wasn't hungry. So I just decided not to eat one day when I wasn't hungry, and that turned into a 36-hour fast. And from there, it's just gone downhill for me because now I do 72-hour fasts. This was my 9th week in a row of doing 72-hour fast. I'm going back to an ADF schedule, which I've done before. December and January, I did the complete months as ADF. I've done multiple 5-day fasts, multiple 7-day fasts, a lot of 72-hour fasts. It's just gone downhill since I'm not always hungry for carbohydrates anymore. It's just amazing what can happen to your body. Well, hello. And I have no idea what your name even could be close to. Prod says I'm substituting processed foods for potatoes. It helped me twice keeping a whole food goal this week. All right, so you're having processed foods instead of potatoes? Is that what you're saying? Or you're having potatoes instead of processed foods? Because if anything, I'd get rid of the processed foods. Um, there's not a whole lot of processed foods out there that are any good for the body. They're engineered now to make people want more of them and eat more. Yes. Well, there's a lot of consonants and not very many vowels. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you were trying to say, select, but I wanted to make sure. But yeah, substituting a potato for any processed food that you're gonna have is a much better choice. Any whole food, a single ingredient food, if you swap out a processed food for, or if you swap out a single ingredient food for a processed food, you're gonna be better off. And it doesn't have to be the carnivore diet or even, well, a keto diet is a whole foods diet. And carnivore is keto. A lot of people forget about that. You know, yes, there is a difference between a ketogenic diet and a strict carnivore diet, but they have the same end result and they're ketogenic. So by default, carnivore is keto. Right? I appreciate that. And yeah, I I would love to make it to a meetup. I looked it up and I didn't do how many miles or how long it's going to take us to get there, but that would be a great time to go do something like that. Yeah, it really would. I would actually really enjoy it. All right. What else did I have here I wanted to talk about tonight? Uh, Uncle Charlie says, but every night these people were eating pizza, Philly cheese sandwiches, ice cream, popcorn, corn dogs, French fries every night. I know I have to live with my son, his girlfriend, my granddaughter. We have one of my granddaughters here. Not as much anymore. We used to take care of her like 5 nights a week. She would be here, and then it got down to four. Now it's three, and it's getting dwindling down. So it's actually pretty nice. But I still have to deal with everything that they eat. Like I go out there and do the living room in between my streams here, and there's 2 jars of pickles on the table because she's a little pickle queen. She loves pickles. It should name her pickles. You had bacon, American Wagyu beef, eggs all 3 nights. That's a perfect thing to eat. I've got a rack of ribs in the fridge still. I think I'm going to bring those to work tomorrow. I'm going to have ribs for breakfast. I'm going to have ribs for lunch tomorrow because, man, those ribs were amazing. I made 3 racks of ribs the other night. Let me choose this one. I made 3 racks of ribs, baby back ribs, and they turned out amazing. And they've got amazing color, amazing flavor, and it's just a salt, pepper, garlic seasoning on it, and it's so damn good. But they were slow cooked on the Pit Boss grill. Uh, love the way it comes out from that. They're just delicious. Yeah, Aaron just made a Philly cheesesteak stuffed chaffle. I saw the thumbnail right before I was going live. I'm like, I should have watched that first. Good, I need to. But that looks really good. Yeah, to see the size of people just walking around, not caring about anything, it just blows your mind. I know when we just had our state fair here at the end of July, about a month ago, and I was going through the same thing, Uncle Charlie. Sitting on a bench, just watching people walk around and thinking to myself, I look down at my belly, I'm like, I used to look like that up there, and now I don't. And now I eat nothing but meat. It's just weird. Everything that we've been told all of our lives has just been wrong. It's been a lie. Aaron, it on. I saw it. Love cheese in the in the can. I can't have cheese. Oh, sorry, Uncle Charlie. Reminds me of the tuna commercial. Sorry, Charlie. uh, you want to get good at slow cooking, Fleck? It's actually really easy to do. You can actually do it in your oven at your house. You don't need a smoker. You can use your oven, and it just takes patience. It really does. I've watched a few people do videos cooking like a brisket in their oven at 225 or 250, just like you would if you had a smoker outside doing it. And the difference is some of the flavor you don't get the smoke flavor, which really makes a big deal. But you can get an extremely um, tender brisket cooking it in the oven, cooking it in a crock pot. It's so easy. You've got a 2.5 pound leg of lamb. You need to make it. Oh, see, and I would Google on YouTube smoking a leg of lamb, follow the same directions, but just do it in the oven. Season it, everything like you would if you're going to put it on a smoker, and just throw it on the oven. That's what I would do. Erin says she wanted to watch Pocahontas, but the kids decided Lion King, right? Because Simba, Hakuna Matata. And for all of us Americans who don't really understand, Hakuna Matata actually is Swahili for no problem. It really is. I work with people who speak Swahili, and I've said that to them before, and they're like, "What? You know that?" I'm like, "Everybody knows that. It's from The Lion King." What? Yeah, they have no idea what The Lion King movie is. But I also know how to tell people to get back to work in Swahili too. Karudi kifanya kazi. Last Sunday, you're going to be on Thomas from Rip Show. Please ask him if he can unblock me, please. I can ask him. I I will ask him, but I can't change his mind. That's all I can do. So, if you're on my channel, he'll be able to see it on his channel. I do believe. So we'll see. We'll see what Thomas says. Right, Aaron? Gotta love kids. Well, it is. It's way past my bedtime now. I appreciate everybody coming out. I've ended my fast. It was my ninth 72-hour fast, weekly fast, and from here I'm going to the alternate day fasting. And I'm going to start that fasting on Saturday. So I'll be fasting on even days, and I'll be eating on my uh, odd days. See, there you go. Alternate day fasting, feasting odd days, fasting even days. Fasting days will be 36 to 48 hours, depending upon how I feel. This is the same ticker that I had when I was doing this back in December and January. So it worked for me then. It's going to work for me now. I know it is. And that's the whole purpose of why I was doing these 72-hour fasts, was to get that mental block of mine gone for doing the shorter fast. Jiffy's in the house. Jiffy, just getting her. Always thought they were saying moon avocados. Oh, that's funny. Hakuna Matata. It's it's amazing when you listen to people who speak other languages and you can start to understand what they're saying. It makes a difference. It helps. Yes, good night. I appreciate everybody coming on here. You all have a good evening. What up? Good evening. NC Cajun. How are you? It is great to see you here tonight. I'm sorry that I'm getting ready to head out again, but I'll be back Saturday morning, same time that I normally am, 10 a.m., and we'll go from there. And I should be back on the weekends like normal. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing the rest of the week. If I might do one on Monday and Wednesday just to do one, because I will be doing a fast on those days. But Tuesday I'm going to be out with my wife for dinner, so I won't be here anyway. Maybe I'll still do them Monday and Wednesdays. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet or not. Yeah, all good. We trucking. All right, boy. Stay out of the ditches. You all have a great night, and we'll see you in the chats. Thanks.